January 17th, 2022. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Roush.
Here.
Clerk Matei. Here. Treasurer Hart.
Here.
Trustee Babel.
Here.
Trustee Blackstock.
Here.
Trustee Natz.
Here.
Trustee Richley.
Here. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, moving into the approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or deletions to the agenda as presented? I have one. I'd like to add new business 3, which is the hydraulic study and hydrant flushing plan proposal.
Support.
Any further additions or deletions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Motion carries. Approval of the minutes in the packets.
I have one change, under, what was that? Oh, old business 1, that wasn't a roll call vote.
Okay.
Yeah,
You sure about that?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
It
I
should have been.
rewatched the last meeting just to make sure, because
I remember he asked for one. I thought he did it. Okay.
Yeah, I swear it was a roll call vote also. All right, so we'll change.
Doesn't it have to be?
I think
it
it
has
does.
to be.
I don't know.
Because it's
I
money.
remember that you asking for a roll call vote.
no.
If you rewatched it,
You
then.
see-
Yeah, I
saw it on
rewatched it
TV.
either today or yesterday, yeah.
All right.
I'll double check too.
All right, is there any other questions on the minutes?
And we can can't we table them until we can have like the clerk rewatch it or something, just to make sure?
I don't think so. I think we have
I
to,
think we have to approve
Yeah.
these
With that
tonight.
exception?
and then you
Yeah.
can change it.
And if it wasn't a roll call vote, then if it's approving money, then it should be one, so I don't know what we do about that.
All right, so we look for motion to approve the minutes with the exception of the old business that we will need to take a look into.
Verify.
I don't know, is there a way we can table them?
No, I don't know. Can we add it back to the
I think,
agenda and revote it? Or should we just do like you said, let it go? It did involve money, that's.
Yeah, I don't think we can let it go, but I think could we approve them
That's
with
the reason I
that
thought it was a call.
exception? Or no?
Technically, they have to be approved tonight. If you don't
Right.
approve them as they stand, they'll be approved anyway, by default. So you can't take one thing out without a vote to change the minutes.
I'll pull it up real quick.
Well, either way, it would have to be approved, so
Yeah, show me.
I don't know what we do.
Okay.
You can table that for the moment
Yeah,
and bring it back sometime in this meeting.
All right, why don't we do that? Why don't we table the minutes and we'll bring it back to the end of the meeting?
December 11, 2020.
We need a motion to table the minutes temporarily.
It's
We have
right
a
here.
motion to support. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I think all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Well, that was dumb. Everybody said aye. It's not individual.
That was,
so
So how do we approve these? We just approve them with the
with
change?
no roll call vote,
All right,
and then we have to determine whether that has to go back up for,
so we'll be looking for an approval of the minutes with the change of.
I'll make a
roll call
motion to approve the minutes as amended.
As amended, thank you.
I support.
Motion and support to approve the minutes as amended. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
aye.
All opposed. All right, we have no presentations or guest speakers tonight, so we'll move right into the consent agenda. It's a lengthy one today.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I support.
All right, we have motion and support to approve the consent agenda. Any further discussion?
Yeah, I just have one comment. since I'm always picking on the revenue and expenditure court and looking for things that are wrong, I went through this one quite carefully. This is the 31st of December, and I would like to commend the staff for their diligence during this year, because we don't have any significant overages. Everything's came out really looking good as being able to manage the township in accordance with the budget. And I'm sure Cindy's had to keep a real good handle on that. I have nothing else.
So we have a motion and support to approve the consent agenda. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Disbursements. We have invoices for $85,056.71. Payroll of $32,125.77. Accounts payable, $29,928.97. EFTs of $11,388.82. And a tax account of $289,527.48, for a grand total of $448,027.75.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills in a total amount of $448,027.75.
I'll support.
We have a motion and support to pay the bills. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Blackstock?
Yes.
Trustee Natz?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Roush?
Yes. All right, pay the bills. This time we move into new business. Start with new business one, resolution for the 2022 poverty exemption.
Would you like me to read that?
Sure.
Resolution 1 of 2022 Poverty Exemption Policy Guidelines and Application. Whereas the adoption of policy guidelines for poverty exemptions is within the purview of the Township Board. Section 211.71 of the Michigan General Property Tax Act indicates that the principal residence of persons who, in the judgment of the supervisor and Board of Review, by reason of poverty, are unable to contribute toward the public charges is eligible for exemption in whole or in part from taxation under this act. The East China Township Board of Trustees adopts a policy which includes an asset and income test. The Board of Review shall follow the East China Township's policy when granting or denying an exemption. If a person meets all eligibility requirements, the Board of Review must grant a full exemption equal to 100% reduction in taxable value, or a partial exemption equal to a 25% or 50% reduction in taxable value. A taxpayer who files for a poverty exemption at the March Board of Review is not prohibited from also filing a valuation appeal at the March Board of Review. A taxpayer may also file a poverty exemption application with the July or December Board of Review. Poverty exemption denials may be appealed to the Michigan Tax Tribunal. The following policy and guidelines were adopted at the January 17, 2022 East China Township Board meeting. The income levels used for the federal poverty guidelines published in the prior calendar year in the Federal Register by the United States Department of Health and Human Services. The income levels are updated annually.
May I
And the
make a
full
suggestion?
resolution-
You just
Stop
now
there.
comment that the requirements are available
For review at the
for review
Township Hall.
or getting a copy of at the township office.
Copy of this
There's
is also
7 pages.
available at the Township office between business hours. I move for said adoption.
Support.
All right, we have a motion and support to approve the 2022 poverty exemption resolution. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Blackstock?
Yes.
Trustee Natz?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Roush?
Yes. All right, new business 2, workers' compensation fund audit. So as you can see, it looks like our audit, we were 20% over what the budgeted payroll was, so we have a balance of $2,733. I'll make a motion that we pay that premium payment of the amount of $2,733.
I'll support.
All right, we have a motion of support to approve the MML Workers' Comp Fund premium payment in the amount of $2,733. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Blackstock?
Yes.
Trustee Natz?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Roush?
Yes.
Can't you get us a safety discount on that since we haven't been using it?
Well, if you look at our experience multiplier, we do get a pretty decent discount on the overall policy. So keep that up, and then they'll
Yeah.
continue to help us.
Last but not least, new business 3 was added to the packet as an agenda item. So this water system hydraulic study and hydrant flushing plan proposal by PCE. So this is kind of the avenue we chose to take instead of replacing the line all the way up to the north tower to create the loop in the north side of town. This allows PCE to create a plan and validate the valving and all of the old stuff we have up there. What they will develop is basically the scope of work that we're gonna put into the DWSRF loan.
It allows us to include this work into our DWSRF plan in lieu of putting that water line all the way to the north tower. And that's a very good idea.
Yeah, it also gives Blaine and his team a lot of good information on, what valves to turn on and off in certain situations, so.
So that's in lieu of installing a new water line to the north tower?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the proposal. Instead of putting the water in, they'll do this study and fix the valves instead of putting in a new water line.
Thank you.
But he has to have the study before they'll allow him to modify the proposal for
Right.
the drinking water standard fund that we've already applied for. And
I'll
have we heard
move.
any more about whether or not, what they're gonna do about the fact that they didn't give us the extra 100 points to start with?
We're following that.
We're following that. I don't know
I'll
if
make
the board-
a
I don't know if
motion.
the rest of the board knows about it or if they should.
Yeah, I have it in my comments here. or
All right,
announcements.
let's shut up.
So we have a
Hard for
motion
me to do.
from Sandy
I'll support.
and a support to approve new business 3 and award the PCE the work of creating the hydraulic study and hydrant flushing plan. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Blackstock?
Yes.
Trustee Natz?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Roush?
Yes. All right, and then circling back now to, I guess we never did table the minutes, so never mind.
No, we're good.
No.
All right, so announcements. As Ralph mentioned, so there was an error in the number population for our DWSRF loan. We had paid to get what was the study that we paid to get done, to get that extra 100 points? It was the
That was the groundwater,
Surface water protection.
surface water protection.
surface water
Correct.
study. We got that one done.
Yeah, so we paid for that, and the populating number committee in the upstream, I guess, did not add that 100 points in. So there's a chance if that 100 points was added in, we would have been approved for that loan this year. So Anthony from PC is fighting, tooth and nail here to get that rectified. So this is the one that now we thought we were gonna have to wait till 2023. So there's a chance, but I don't know what the percentage of that chance is at this point. So that's kind of where we're at with that.
And that was omitted by the state? Did you say committee?
The state.
Yeah, Eagle messed up. That's what they did.
Eagle.
Anthony didn't catch it.
Any other announcements?
I do have this. Does everyone have a copy of the St. Clair County Chapter MTA Annual Dinner Meeting?
Yeah.
If anyone would like to attend, let us know in the office, and we will RSVP. Normally, the township would pay for the board members, and if you'd like to bring a spouse, then you would pay for that yourself. Typically, that's how it's been done in the past. So, not sure.
I'm going to give it a miss this
It
year.
used to be well-attended. I'm not sure anymore with the whole COVID thing, and, so, looks like it's $30 per person.
Need to zip it, try to
Fresh
get
bar.
it straight up, come around and shake hands.
Who's heading this up with reserving spots, or do we do it individually?
You didn't need to do
That's fine.
I think, well, we probably should pool it. That way we could send one check in for all the members that want to go.
Okay.
So if you could maybe you can let myself know, or Wendy, my
Okay.
deputy,
I think you just fill out the form and then probably drop it off at the office and then,
that'd be fine. Yep.
RSVP by February 4th. The next meeting is the 1st, so I guess if we could have them in by then.
But we kind of need to know before that, because in order for us to get a check out,
Gotcha.
it's going to have to be done before that.
yeah,
So
actually,
if
the
you can-
next meeting's not till the 7th.
If you can let us know by the end of this week.
By the
How's
end of
that?
this week. If you put me down for no, that'll take care of me.
Okay, not snow, okay.
Yeah, put me down for me plus one.
Okay.
The wife likes to eat.
I've been to them before, they're not bad. They're not bad, a nice little dinner.
Didn't come out very well.
Our former,
Not a bad way.
former trust,
Fuel, tax
supervisor was
There
the
you
chairman,
go.
All right, any other announcements?
president of that committee.
If there's no other announcements, we'll move into member comments. Go down the line here. Trustee Blackstock.
The only comment I have, it's more of a request. Everybody's probably noticed there's been a lot of ice in the last 3 days.
Yeah.
Just think about
Yeah.
the wonderful year we had last year. Is there any way we can be a little more proactive with our Coast Guard? See where they're
Yeah.
at, since they closed the ferry already, which means that
Oh, they did?
over the weekend, they closed it down for a day, so I'm assuming it's due to an ice flow.
Oh, boy.
You're kidding.
Nope. So if there's any way we can touch base with the town, the county, or somebody, whoever's in charge of that, make sure they're on board with
Yeah, Justin.
getting a
High
cutter
emergency
within
management.
1,000
Yeah,
miles
Justin
of us.
Westmore, yeah. Yeah, I can poke them and see what, if they have any reports or they're predicting any.
Thank you.
Seems early for ice, doesn't it?
It does.
It was
that's what I
pouring
thought
down
too,
the
but
whole
it's-
entire weekend.
Yeah.
I
it's
was,
coming down.
wow, surprised there
I
was
was
so much
surprised.
already.
Trustee Babel,
I'm good, thanks.
clerk will take.
Thank you.
Treasurer Hart?
I just have the one issue with the old business. I mean, now that there was no roll call vote, are we going to revisit that since it's approving money?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put that on the next agenda for the next meeting. Allow us some time to gather some more information.
Yeah, I mean, we have, I think, an extra week because of
Yeah.
the way the Mondays fall.
I would
That's it.
agree, I would agree with that.
Okay, so we're going to revisit that on the next agenda?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to because of my error.
Okay.
Trustee Dotz.
I have nothing, thank you.
Trustee Richley.
I got nothing.
Okay, and I myself have nothing, so we'll look to adjourn the meeting at 7:49 PM.
So moved.
Support.
We have a motion and support to close the meeting at 7:49. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion, meeting adjourned.
Thank you.